Hey guys, this is Eric Crownover from Nerdy Geek Talk, the source for all your nerdy geeky needs, here with episode 9 of Steel City Bots. I am joined by Jared. How you doing, Jared?
Doing good, as always.
And also Gaia Prime. How are you doing?
I'm good. Glad to be back. Sorry I wasn't here last week. I was just sick as a
Were
dog.
you gone the last 2 weeks, or was it just last week?
I think it was just last week, but
Okay.
I had been gone the week before that. I've got a bad habit of skipping weeks, not on purpose. But last week, oh my God, I had to leave work because I could not hardly even stand. And I
Ugh.
was fine the next day. Like for Halloween. I was able to go out with the kids, go trick or treating. It was great. One of my friends suggested it might have just been that seasonal thing when
Yeah,
your body reacting to all the season change. I don't know, but it's gone now and I'm feeling great.
that's good. And sadly, we don't have Tanner because Tanner is off the grid right now. I don't know why. I tried several means of communicating him, and he's off. So hopefully he'll be back next week. I think he likes it, so I don't think that he's ignoring us. But
I swear to God, we're not the same person.
no. Who? Wait, was it you and Tanner? I thought it was you and Actually, I don't know who. Maybe it was you two now. I can't remember that we said that before. Was it you two?
I, th- I think I saw the. It was the one. I think I saw the one episode that I did not was not able to be a part of, and I think it was said that both Guy and I were the same person.
Gaia Prime is just everybody but me. Really, in
I am
secret.
Zawardo. What? Doesn't even make sense. I'm sorry. Please just
All right, all
Your
right.
makeshift.
me true. Smack me.
So we're gonna try to keep this to a
Ow!
somewhat shorter episode.
Yeah,
You can't
seriously.
say "smack me" and then smack yourself.
I
mean,
didn't.
I was
My wife
okay.
smacked me. To be fair, I did ask her to. Anyway.
You are crazy, but
Yes.
yes. All right. So, like I said, it's going to try to be a shorter episode for today, but starting off with our history lesson. Our history lesson is actually, it's history being made, not in a good way though. This is when I'm going to make the history lesson because it's something specific to the date. It's not a happy thing though. Um, Daniel Dema? Daniel, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think it's Daniel because he's a guy, but Daniel Dema, who is he's the Italian voice of animated Starscream and Bisque, died. But that was this year, so
Aw.
2017, but he's dead. But
Aw.
um, Italian Bisque is, very meaningful to me. Any Bisque is, so. No, but animated Starscream is another character, so, I mean, he brought life to those two characters for, the Italian version. So, I think that it's important to recognize the voice actors whenever they pass away because they bring the characters to life for us. No matter whether it's for our series or a series in a different country, it doesn't matter. It's still they brought the character to life for that part of the world. So that is sad, and I think that will go down in history, especially because I adore Bisque. So
Peace
yeah.
out.
Yep, rest in peace. So, not a
Growing up
happy history lesson. But we don't have much
Not
news
playable.
this week. But, I have a second history lesson too, a somewhat more positive one. November 9th, because that's part of this week that's coming up. I can choose any of the day from the week. Because November 6th is the day we're recording this. If you're listening to it, the day comes out
Oh.
November 7th. But,
Then when you're done.
okay, November 9th is when Rebirth Part 1 debuted, which was the beginning of the Headmasters in the US, so I thought that was appropriate to say since we're coming to the close of Titans Return that that is when it debuted, so, just a neat little thing.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I just wanted to give a quick little birthday shout out to my awesome big brother. He turned 23 on the 3rd. So
Awesome.
happy birthday, bro. Happy late birthday, but yeah.
He's old. No, I'm kidding. 23 is not old.
You are not the only person to make that joke. He found a gray hair the other day, so
Oh my
if he
God.
heard you say that, he would probably smack you.
Okay. So,
Anyway,
moving on to news. We don't have a ton of news, but we have some, well, we have some good things to talk about, some not so great things to talk about. The first part is well, we got rid of the death, but also the other not good thing to talk about is Masterpiece Dinobot. Which you might think, hey, that's a great thing, but no, Masterpiece 41 Dinobot. Images have been revealed, as you can see. He looks great in his robot mode. He looks great in his dino mode. So what could possibly be the problem with him, right? Well, we found out his price. He's $250. That's what he's up for pre-order right now.
My wallet.
Now, in all fairness, he is about the size of Masterpiece Prime, and Masterpiece Megatron was also. This is about the same. Masterpiece Megatron was priced a little bit lower than this, I think, but still, or somewhere around this, but still extremely expensive. The the thing is, it was priced the same in Japan. It's just that the exchange rate has shifted drastically. It's not nearly as good as it was when Masterpiece Prime came out, and so it's changing, and it's still the same price for them, but it is not over here. Like it's priced, well, similarly at least, is from what I've been told and seen, is that it is priced similarly over there. It's just the exchange rate since Prime has come out has gotten much worse, so that's why they're getting way more expensive. And Dinobot, I have the feeling, has way more engineering than either of those two.
Yeah.
Dinobot he looks great in both modes, and that's an insane thing to pull off for Dinobot. So,
Or any Beast bot, really.
yeah, really. But Dinobot especially, like, Cheetor and Primal are a level below Dinobot's complication in terms of all the things he has to do. It's still a challenge, don't get me wrong. It is an insane challenge to tackle one of those characters. Dinobot, I would argue that Dinobot is the toughest, because even the beast parts that he does use in his robot mode are totally different proportions. So getting the sizes right, especially, and I'm glad that it seems like he's the same size as Masterpiece Prime, which would put him in the right scale, because he is a bigger character on the show. Most people don't remember accurately his size. He was one of the biggest of the team. So I'm glad they're doing that right. Do you guys think you're going to pass on him due to the price? Or, okay, where are you going to get him to begin with? So, like, basically, does this change your mind, or were you already not going to get him?
I was considering it because he did look pretty. He looked pretty cool. He still does look pretty cool.
Yeah.
But Beast Wars was before my time, so there's not. I mean, I saw it all the way through once. I need to see it through again, but so it doesn't carry as much nostalgia for me.
Yes.
So the price is like final nail in the coffin, so to speak. If it goes down to like 100, even 150, yeah, I'd probably go for it.
Yeah, if it was 150, I would go for it. But
250
no.
is, I mean, that's almost that would be, that's almost a half my check right there.
Yeah, it's not.
Well,
it is.
no, that's more. That's probably close to a quarter. Sorry.
It's still that is too much. I'm just gonna be straight up honest for a toy. That is too much. Now this is a collector thing, but still it transforms. It is, and again, it's Masterpiece. That's what I will be doing a video in the future in the Why Eric Why series we started. But I'm not the biggest Masterpiece fan. I had several Masterpiece. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a Masterpiece hater, but I'm not the biggest Masterpiece fan at all. I don't have any Beast Wars Masterpiece yet. I really do want Primal, and I am so either I'm going to get a Primal somewhat soon, or I'm going to get a Tigatron if that's announced sometime soon. Tigatron is going to be my definite Beast Wars Masterpiece. Like, undoubtedly, Tigatron is one of my favorite Transformers, period. So I will be buying him the instant he's out, regardless of price.
Tigatron was pretty legit.
Yeah, Dinobot I love, but I need him to go on sale if I'm going to buy him, or something. You know, there's going to be a KO Masterpiece Megatron, and that's going to be cheaper. I don't know how much it is. If it's high quality, I might go for that, because I just cannot afford that. I can't justify spending that much on a figure, even as beautiful as they are. I would like to own it, but, you know, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, me too.
I draw the line there.
Sure.
So
yeah.
You know what I would actually like to see them do is do the same thing that Make Toys did with their Galaxy Meteor, which is
drop the price.
Drop the price down
problem is Takara doesn't really care as much about us overseas. They care about their market, which their market, it's more of a reasonable price. Still expensive by all means, but more of a reasonable price. So yeah. Oh, Jared, how do you feel about it? Are you going to get this? You're the person out of all of us that would be the most likely to. But are you? / do you plan to? I know you probably aren't definitive yet, but
I honestly don't really plan on picking this one up.
Okay. Is that
Like
purely
Gaia,
due to price, or is it do you not care about Beast Wars as much?
a little bit of both. Like
Gotcha.
um, I like Gaia. Beast Wars was before my time as well. Fair, I don't even. Yeah, I haven't even watched a single episode of Beast Wars. Period. So it doesn't really hold
Oh
much
wow.
nostalgia for me
Whoa.
at all.
You need to
But
watch that. We're gonna watch that sometime. It's gonna be
It's
fun.
it's pretty good.
It is.
I'll admit the
Once you get over
CG
the, yeah, I was gonna say
on
once you get over the animation, it is
the
really good.
proto humans still give me nightmares. I'm sorry, they just do. Those could have done without those.
I find that funny.
Why?
No, but I think it's an amazing series in all fairness.
Mm.
Once you get past the not well aged
Early
at
90s.
all animation, it is rough.
It's
Very
early
rough.
90s. It's understandably bad.
Yes, yeah, and it's totally justified. By no means am I saying like it's crappy. It's crappy now, but back then it was not. It just has not aged well because we've come so far. That's not their fault.
I'm so
But
far.
the story is still totally perfect.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Like if I didn't know about, I'm not going to say it. What it is? If I didn't know about the plot twist ahead of time, I would have probably just squealed so hard. Like I said, I'm not saying what the plot twist is for people
Yeah.
who haven't seen Beast
I
Wars.
know. He doesn't know
But-
it. That's why I wanted. That's why I
Yeah.
wanted to watch it.
And I'm
There's
referring-
yes, I was gonna say, there's many
I'm-
reasons
I'm-
you need to watch it, but there's a huge one that anyone who's watched it knows what. Everyone knows what you mean.
yeah,
by it.
it's the huge one. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a shame that something this awesome like Masterpiece Dinobot and just Masterpiece in general, it's getting too expensive.
yeah,
Yeah.
I already had problems with Masterpiece. Price was one of them to begin with, but the rising price is just, man, it is killing it for me. And there's still people out there that are going to spend this amount of money, but I'm seeing more and more people being like, oh, I think I'm going to pass on this one that are, pretty hardcore Masterpiece collectors. So this isn't a good thing. It's a really nice looking bot. So by no means am I saying that the quality of Masterpiece is going down, but the price, it's going up too much. But in happier news, we have in-hand images of some Power of the Primes figures. Now, in-hand, we mean not necessarily like literally someone got them and it's in their hands. It's in package, and they're in stock images. That's why I should call them stock images that are going off to retailers and stuff to use for pre-orders. We have Optimus Prime, Rodimus Prime, and Voyager Grimlock in package. And then we also have Grimlock out of package in both robot and dino mode. So out of the three of these, which is your favorite looking for the literal toy? Like in the package or, Grimlock's out of package, but which is your favorite at the moment?
Yes.
If you have to pick one, don't get me wrong, I totally understand you. They all look really,
If I
really
have to pick one, I gotta go with Optimus. He just looks like I told you before. I literally went when I saw him because he just looks so beautiful.
good. Mm-hmm.
G1 is back, baby. Oh yeah, classic look.
Jared, which do you think is your favorite out of these three from the in-hand looks?
I'd probably go with Rodimus. He does look really good.
That's really interesting that you picked that. I think Optimus looks amazing. He looks like an amazingly well done toy. Rodimus, I am so glad he's finally getting made in terms of the
Yeah.
hot rod with a Rodimus Prime. That's awesome, and he looks gorgeous too. I think my favorite's actually Grimlock. So we all picked all three. That's funny. I did not intend for
Awesome.
that to happen. Grimlock, I just love his robot mode, and then his Dinobot mode. His Dinobot mode is not perfect. Like, the tail looks kind of chunky in the back. It's hard to tell from this angle. It doesn't look
Thick.
perfect. It doesn't look as bad. It doesn't look as bad as, like, the Fall of Cybertron one from this angle.
Oh yeah.
But it doesn't look. It looks like it kind of has a bit of that problem. The legs look not bad, but they don't look too great either from this angle. But the upper part of the T-Rex is just like perfect. It's like total G1 Grimlock, like almost right off the screen. Legs and tail, as I said, bit bits of sacrifices are made there for the combiner technology in the robot mode, but the upper half of the T-Rex mode, that looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, really good. So I am really looking forward to that. Also, we now know that you can put the Enigma of Combination that he comes with, because all Voyagers come with an Enigma of Combination, which I think is awesome. But you can put that in his T-Rex mouth, so you can just eat
You
it.
can?
Yes, because
Oh,
it goes there in the combined mode. Did you just... Oh, no. Did the call... I lost you for a second there.
Mm.
hello?
I
I'm
heard
here.
you... Okay, I heard you yelling in joy, and then you cut off, like, right when you went, ah!
I said it was perfect.
Yes, it definitely is. I think
Mm.
it's so cool. But yeah, so we have those guys, and they all look great. So this entire time, I was just going to have a picture of Rodimus, Optimus, and Grimlock all up on the screen, as you already know if you're watching. But we're going to get
He
on to our,
Grimlock.
we're going to
King.
get on to our last bit of news, which is Toys R Us has had some computer listing leaks, I guess. There's some computer listings that we've found out. So there's several. So let me break them down first. So there's a new round of Premier Edition products found with a different item number than the current assortments, coming at $19.99. So assuming they are deluxes, and they have a do not stock date of April 20th, which would line up with the Bumblebee movie in terms of that was supposed to come out in the summer. So they probably developed the toy line to be able to come out right before then, but it's been delayed till December. So it's very possible they could delay the toy line, but it's also possible they could just start it then, like they intended to. But either way, it looks like we have the numbers for the deluxes of the Premier Edition figures for the Bumblebee movie, so that should be awesome. At least it's pretty likely they're the Bumblebee movie. It's possible they could be a mix of other movies, like the other series that we talked about on past episodes, which, speaking of which, we have... What are they called? They are called Studio Series, and they're going to be at Toys R Us, stocked on or after July 1st at $29.99. So probably Voyager figures. And the reason they're called Studio Series is that they're going to be the ones with the backdrops, assuming. So those will probably be Voyagers with backdrops from several different movies, and to also round out the definite movie related products, there is a movie 6 Hero Vision mask. That's assuming it's a mask for the Bumblebee movie with an April 20th date and a price of $50,
Wait,
$49.99.
April 20th?
Yes. Oh my gosh, no.
That's my wife's birthday. That's awesome.
Oh wait, that's not what I thought you were gonna say. Never mind.
Also, blaze it!
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Oh no.
Sorry.
But that's all we know for sure. Also, I'm getting all this from T-Former, so if you're curious where this stuff is, go check that out. They have the whole article on it.
We'll link it, probably.
Yeah. And the last thing is that, well, not the last thing. The last thing for possible movie stuff is that Generation Studio Transformers at the leader price point, so $49.99, are listed for April 20th. So it's possible that we'll see Generations leaders with the backdrop pieces like the Voyagers in the summer. It's unknown whether this is Generations or Premier Edition. It's confusing. So these could be leader class figures of the backdrop series that we've been seeing leaks of, or it could be something else. We're not entirely sure about that. And lastly, but certainly not least, so there's 2 exclusives that are listed in their database. One is EX Transformers REBEKH GARAG, Garage. So Garage. It seems like it has something to do with a garage, but we have no idea what the heck that's supposed to mean. So
Anagram?
no, I have no clue. Your guess is as good as ours.
Put your guesses in the chat if it's as to what it could be as an anagram.
It has a release of January 1st on 2018 though.
Huh.
So
and I said chat and I meant comments, but anyway.
But yeah, January 1st, 2018. So I'm really curious. We might find out what the heck that is soon. It's $29.99, so I'm guessing it's something around a Voyager, assuming that it is like a Generation style product. If it's something else, it could be that price point, and it could be a Crash Combiner for all we know. I think those are $30 for RID, so who knows? But the other thing, we have a pretty solid guess on what it is. It's 040846, which is EXTRA, so Transformers, Seeker, Thundercrack. So we're getting a Thundercracker,
Woo!
and it's $29.99, slated for release of April 13th, 2018. So April 2018, we are getting a Thundercracker at the Voyager price point. So most likely,
Oh.
this will be a Toys R Us exclusive Power of the Primes Thundercracker from the Starscream and presumably Elita 1 mold. So that's exciting because when I saw
Yeah.
this mold, it looks great as Starscream. It looks like a great mold in general. But I thought that it would be really good as Thundercracker.
Oh, yes.
And
Thundercracker's awesome.
anything is good as Skywarp because Skywarp just looks good no matter what because of his
Yeah.
colors. But
Yeah.
Thundercracker has a bit more. I think the proportions would suit him a bit better just because of IDW and stuff. He's more of a. I don't know. I think that
Chunky
it would
boy.
look better. Yeah, he's just bigger.
Hmm.
He's more fun
Yes.
too. He's like more funny. So I feel
He's
like
bigger. He's faster. He's stronger too.
yeah. So I feel like he would be more suiting for the proportions, and I just love Thundercracker in general.
Oh God,
So-
yes. He's cool.
So I'm just excited that we're going to get one. This also raises the question, do you think that we'll be getting a Skywarp for somewhere? Presumably, let's assume we're not getting one in the main line later. We're probably not due to leaks that we've seen. Just it's not likely. But if we're getting a Thundercracker, do you think we'll get a Skywarp somewhere else?
I think we will because we got
Yeah.
when we got leader class Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp.
Mm-hmm.
If we're getting Voyager class Starscream and now Thundercracker seems to be confirmed, it just wouldn't make sense for them not to do Skywarp just
Yeah.
from past experience.
Uh-huh. Jared, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure that they're gonna do a Skywarp somewhere along the line in the future because it really wouldn't make any sense for them to put out a Starscream, a Thundercracker, and then just leave it at that, not do a Skywarp.
Counter to both of your guys' confidence, which I certainly hope is right, and I kind of think so too. Robots in Disguise Warrior class Starscream was redecorated into Skywarp for the main line.
Oh yeah.
And there
But
wasn't a Thundercracker for
as
that.
of now, there is no Thundercracker. Now, it has been said that there are a few more Robots in Disguise figures that have yet to be announced that will be released before the very end of the toy line. As of this recording, there is no Thundercracker. I really want a Thundercracker from that mold, especially because it's a smaller mold, so it's cheaper to buy, so I love that.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and it's just a good one. But
Oh, yes.
as of now, we have a Starscream and a Skywarp, but no Thundercracker. So it's not like it would be unprecedented. Now, again, it's possible they could still release that Thundercracker. We don't know yet. But that's my only counter to the confidence in Skywarp for Power of the Primes. Now, I certainly hope so, because Skywarp is the prettiest Seeker. Thundercracker is my favorite, but Skywarp is the prettiest.
Honestly,
So-
I think the prettiest is the yellow one because yellow is my second favorite color after
That's
purple.
Sunstorm.
Sunstorm, right? Sunstorm. Yes.
I like Acid Storm just because he's trashy.
Yellow is pretty.
No, but I love Skywarp colors more than anything. Black, if you color it black and purple, I'm gonna buy it. Just doesn't matter how bad it is. I'm kidding. You can't color anything. Like if it's more than expensive that I can buy, then I'm not gonna buy it. But even if it's not a great toy, if you make it a really pretty black and purple, chances are I'll still buy it. So, just saying. But that's about it for news this week. I'm excited by Thundercracker.
Yeah.
Do you guys think you'll be getting Thundercracker and Starscream? Since we know about those two, I mean,
Oh my God! Yeah, I was already planning
Yeah.
on getting Starscream.
yeah, I was getting Starscream as soon as possible, and then Thundercracker, I will certainly get the instant I can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we forgot something we usually do at the beginning.
Yep, I know. That's what I was going to do
Yeah.
it at the end. I
Okay.
actually did remember that. I totally forgot at the beginning. But
Okay.
did anyone get anything new? You can actually go first, Gaia, since we're already towards the end of the episode.
I'll save mine for last, just because it's short, but I might blab about it. So.
Okay. Jared, go ahead.
I got Transformers Hascon exclusive Titans Return RC.
I was going to say,
You know-
who gave you that?
You did, Eric.
Yes, I did. I saw him very briefly this weekend to exchange. So he gave me something too. But yes, I gave him my spare Hascon RC. There's a reason why. It's
Yeah.
the thing he gave me. But what do you think of it?
I really, I really like this figure. It's an awesome little figure. I'm so happy, and I'm so thankful that I'm able to have my hands on it.
I'm glad to help you out. It is an awesome figure. I would want everyone to have the chance to get it because it is really neat. And hopefully it will be in stores soon. There was a little bit on.
Yeah.
I could have included it in news this week, but I thought it was stupid because there was this whole thing on Toys R Us canceling all their RC pre-orders, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's because they're going bankrupt." No, it's because they opened the pre-order window a little early, and they automatically cancel pre-orders after 30 days. So if you ordered it as soon as possible, it got as soon as it went up, it expired like today because it's been 30 days. It's not because they're not doing it anymore. They talk to customer service, just reorder it and you're fine. So it's not like they're out, and it's not like they are not doing it anymore because they're going bankrupt. No, it's not. Nothing with the
Can you
bankruptcy is going to happen that fast, but they
can you
definitely have them. So
can you do me a favor then?
what?
As soon as they go up for pre-order, can you pre-order me one and I'll PayPal you the money?
They are pre-ordered up right now, actually, and I think you can use PayPal to do it.
Okay, how much is it?
I want
Right.
I want to say it's 25.
Oh, that's exactly how much I have in my PayPal. So
That's good. I think 25. But yeah, so there's that. You like it now? Quick question: which do you like better, RC or Windblade? You have time to turn Windblade, right?
No.
Oh, you don't? Never mind. Never mind. Just I saw my buddy Dusty Griffin posting in Talk Transformers the other day, asking which was the better executed figure. And it's hard for me to say. It kind of depends on which you think looks better as the character, like whether you're talking about which looks better as the character, like which is a more accurate version of the character they're supposed to be, or which is the more fun toy. So that's my bit on that. But you don't have it, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm glad that you like her and everything. But you got me the upscaled KO Last Night Voyager Megatron, which the audience can see right now. And man, he is great. He has a die cast in his shins. He has added little forearm like plates to cover up some of the hollow space where his hands would fold in. They like fold out so you can put his hands in, then they fold up over it whenever they're empty or the hands are in there. And he also has added wrist swivels. And he's also huge. He
oh,
has
I
a
gotta
bit
see
of change
pictures
paint
later.
apps, but he's
Yeah.
amazing, amazing. I could not be happier with him, man. I love the Voyager mold, and
Yeah.
it is just as great when it's 4 times as big. So you know.
Four
Yeah.
times.
I don't know.
Holy
I don't. It's not 4 times the height. It's like twice the height. Maybe
still.
it's like the mass though. It's like 4 times the mass. I think it's
Ooh.
literally about twice the height, and it is heavy because of the die cast and like
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh
It
my
is a
God, it
hefty,
sounds
very
amazing.
high quality toy. Very fun to transform too, and it's kid friendly because I was hanging out with my one of our families, like a family friend families, and my little buddy was messing around with it, transforming it and stuff, and he was having a blast with it, and it is totally fine. The quality's there just as much as a regular toy, so he didn't destroy it, and
That's
again,
good.
totally fine now. So, it's great. I could not be happier. So, what did you get?
All right. First, I'm going to cover a couple little things I got before we get to what is most impressive. I got from a friend the last night. No, the Revenge of the Fallen Optimus. I got a new one. My old one had some issues with his chest plate armor. Some bits broke, so I can't really. And the little clippy things in his foot broke on my old one, so So I got a new one for review purposes. Came with the Jetfire, which is missing his combined mode cannon and the cane, but I can find those at home probably. I got the Voyager animated Optimus.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I think he has all his bits. Let's see, and then I got the I've already kind of broken it because the plastic became kind of brittle. I got these Legos. God in heaven, not Legos. Got something else in the brain. The Millennium Falcon Transformer.
Oh,
that-
nice.
Both of Chewbacca's arms broke immediately when I tried to transform it. brittle old cold plastic.
That is sad.
Yeah, and I can't find all the chips. I can't even glue. But that is not it. No. I would like to take everyone back in time a little bit. The year is 2003. I'm 5. I'm looking through my big brother's Lego catalogs. I see something. Something massive. Something spherical. It's the Death Star 2 Ultimate Collector Series. That day, a dream was born for a little girl. To get her a Death Star. A few years ago, that set was no longer available. However, they released another version, a more playset-like version. And so that dream merely passed on into another form. This Friday, that dream was realized. I now own the Lego Death Star.
That's awesome.
And my God, it's just so beautiful. I'm looking at it right now, and I feel like if I blink, it's not going to be there. There's just no way this can be real in my bedroom.
I feel you. There's very few things, but a few things I have ever gotten in my lifetime where it's like, it's got to be a dream. I'm
Yeah.
afraid. I'm afraid to look away because it's gonna disappear because it's a dream.
I was honestly afraid. I was like, the whole time, like, between the store and the hotel, and I was putting it together, I'm like, we're going to get nuked while I'm building this, aren't we? Like, I am never going to get a completed one. That was legitimately the one thought in my head the whole time. But no, I have it. It's in my room. I sent you guys pictures.
Mm-hmm.
If possible, I'd like to have a few of these as I'm talking, just, shown. I might take a couple more tonight to put in, just so you can see. Just so you can. I want everyone to see my third child. Because, oh my God, the only other time I have ever been so satisfied with something I helped make was when Hibiki and Fubuki were born. Those are my daughters. So, oh my God.
Part of me wants to put like
I'm not
totally
crying.
random and funny pictures up while you're talking about it that have nothing to do with the Death Star, just because it'd be hilarious. But I won't because you're so excited about it.
I have literal tears in my eyes right now.
Oh, jeez.
Take it.
But on that emotional ending, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Make sure you check us out on our social media. You can find me at Eric Crowbar on Twitter, at Aramis Prime on Instagram, and pretty much anything else that I use. And the Transformers Facebook groups, I post lots in there. If you follow me on any of those places, I post desk bots every day. Hashtag deskbot. I actually post one every single day. And it's been different every single day. I don't just post like the same 7 ones every week. I literally post a different one every day. Can for the next several years, too. I'm not kidding. I could do it at least. I could do it well past me finishing college, and I'm in my first year. But
I'm not sure if you're aware, but that actually is a archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! The desk bots.
really,
Yeah, they're literally called desk bots. Just so you know.
that's funny.
Yeah, I'll send some pictures later.
Jared, where can they find you on Twitter?
You can find me on Twitter at Jared Proco. That's where I'm at all the time.
And as always, be careful if you dare to enter, because there is adult content.
My
Guy of
Twitter.
Crime. Yeah, what's your Twitter?
My Twitter, as Eric just said, I tweet, like, and retweet. I don't really tweet it so much anymore, but I do like and retweet a lot of adult content. But you can follow me on Twitter at shingeki.ass. That's about it. I don't really do any other social. I haven't said anything to you guys about this ahead of time. I want to start a Discord server for us and the fans.
We can definitely do that at some point. I absolutely. Am
I
fine
was
with
thinking, why don't we kill two birds with one stone take the old Transformers server I have and just use that
That sounds good to me. Or can you rename it? Or no?
easily.
Okay. Then yeah, we can definitely do that, and we can start publishing that too. So,
Yeah,
remind me more about that in the next coming days.
I will.
I'm like really busy tonight, so it's definitely nothing I'm gonna have up tonight. But within the
Oh,
next week, we can
yes.
definitely get stuff up and talk about it more next week. We have had several podcasts go up in the past several days, every day, in fact, because it's National Podcast Month. So I've been doing a podcast every single day. Some of those are just me, some of those have other people too. The new ones we have started are, well, I have, I have started, let's see. First off is, so I'm just going to go in the order that I think of. So, Movie Mondays, which just went up yesterday, even though today's Monday that we're recording, but you're seeing this on Tuesday or later, so this goes up Tuesday. On Mondays, we're going to have Movie Mondays. It's me talking about movies that are very stand out, whether that be good or bad. First episode is Baby Driver, so you can guess whether that's the good or bad one. It's the good one, if you couldn't guess. We've mentioned that a few times on the show, even though Tanner's not here. Also, Why Eric Why, where I discuss, it's more of a personal thing towards me, but it's like me discussing several topics that are frequently talked about or well known throughout the fandom, and it's kind of my take on some of those things. It's pretty analytical too, so I'll have gotten a lot of positive feedback on it as well. The first episode is Why Do I Even Like Transformers? A lot of people have really liked that, so I'll probably post that again, actually, and you can look forward to future episodes of that. It's gotten lots of positive feedback. Another thing I've started is TF Team Ups, which Jared was, in fact, on me with the first episode, right?
Yep. Right.
And it's fun. That's a short one. All of these ones are short, but because I have to do them every day. But TF Team Ups, the first episode is Hell of a Heist, and we pick a random team across different series from the franchise as a whole. We pick random Transformers from a bunch of them to pull off random tasks. Trust me, they're going to get a lot more ridiculous than a heist. They're going to get insanely ridiculous, so it's just going to be funny. And I'm also changing the rules that you can only pick one from each series now, because we did more than one. I didn't. That wasn't one of the rules I had then. That is a rule I'm adding. But that's, a lot of people have found that concept really interesting too. So I'm going to go all out and just really wacky and weird with it. Gaia, you can probably be on an episode too, because I'm sure I can find a totally wacky thing that you'd like.
I zoned out. I was tweeting something from the Twitter. I wasn't really paying much attention. Sorry.
It's okay. It'll be a total surprise then. But
All I know is I know we're doing something about a heist and robots and people picking stuff. That's all I. That's all I.
TF Team Ups. So it's where we pick random teams of Transformers. But I just described it, so I'll talk to you about it later. But
Okay.
and then the last new podcast, at least the last one I could think of, because we have this, Holocron Herald. It's the only thing I just mentioned 3, right? Movie Monday, Wire Quiet Movie, yeah. Wait, that's only. Okay. But anyways, another one is Super Saturdays, which are me. No, oh my God, it's not called Super Saturdays. I keep saying it. It's Why So Super. It just goes up on Saturdays. Why So Super? Why I discuss superheroes, supervillains, what makes them so super? In other words, why are they special to me? Whether they be bad guys or good guys, why do they even matter? Like, what makes them so cool? First episode is Carnage, so pretty cool dude.
Why so super?
He is insane. I mentioned that a few times on the podcast. But and last but certainly not least, Journey to Toy Design. That is a new series I'm starting. That won't go on forever because it's only so long of a journey till you actually finish it and you get there. But Journey to Toy Design is something I'm starting that a lot of people seem to have a huge interest in. So definitely go check out the first episode of that, which is what are you getting yourself into? And future episodes will be literally on what kind of schools you go to for toy design and the whole application process in terms of what you have to do to become a toy designer, whether you actually want to, you're younger, or if you're older and just curious about what it would have been like if you had decided to do so. So basically, that's it. Make sure to check out any of those and also this podcast every week. And we'll have new episodes of literally every single one of those podcasts I mentioned throughout the month because it's National Podcast Month and I'm insane. So, yeah. I think that's about it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And there, I got everything out of the way, so I think we're pretty much done. Okay. Bye.
Bye.